Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and everything that I get sent from you guys to help us on our journey back to unconditional love. And somebody sent me a new energy read that has come out by Starseed. Now, when I looked at it, I remembered before I watched it, I remembered that she was the very first person that I saw. When I started the healings, I was starting to get gold coins given to me by the divine masculines in the healing sessions, and they were telling me, when they gave them to me, they were saying, you hold the coin of truth. So it was a symbol of knowing that this was, your twin, and it was divine love, and it was true love. And so I started watching her. So somebody sent me from the grid the reading for this, from the January the 10th to February the 10th. So I've just watched it, and as I'm watching it, I realise, as I'm thinking to myself, oh, this is the lady that first talked about the gold coin of truth. Anyway, in the reading, it has again the divine masculine holding the coin of truth. But not only that, it is so uncannily spot on for my situation and what has happened to me, for me, that it was just surreal, because she mentions about another masculine being around that makes you question and things, which is exactly what, if you watch my message this morning, I had the vicar stay over last night, and he was kind of challenging me around Reiki and really, exactly what she, I mean, it's just uncanny, right? It literally is. So, in the end, though, on that reading, basically the gist of it is that the divine masculines are waking up. They are, well, we all know that, but they are understanding that the situations that they are in need to be changed, and they know that they want to be with their true love, basically. And the end of the reading, the divine feminine get the soulmate card, and it is two penguins. So, and my guidance is I'll share it because, if it's so uncannily true to me, it's almost like a personal reading. So I'm sure it will be for lots of for you guys as well. So that's why I'm sharing it. But the other thing is, so I come to Google, because they're like Google penguins. So I'm like, okay, because penguins mate for life and all of that stuff. Now, one thing I forgot to say about the vicar that came to the B&B this morning to stay with me last night, when they were going to visit his wife's son, and I asked, what is the name of your son? And it was my twin's name. So again, it's a sign that divine masculine and your partners are just guiding us all our higher selves are in this journey together. The other thing is, when I come to Google penguins, now my twin, when I met him, he wore glasses like this, right? So, and it's the only picture on, I mean, this is Google images of penguins. There's literally thousands of them. But there is one very specific with a pair of glasses, which are pretty much identical to the glasses that he wore when I met him. So again, all of these signs are just incredible. So this little baby penguin, again, is very symbolic of probably how they're feeling, because, they're growing into their new awareness. And like any baby taking first steps, when you first open your eyes, it's a bit scary and a bit nerve-wracking. And so you can grow into your glasses, right? You can grow into seeing really clearly what's around you. So I think, again, totally symbolic. I mean, the fact that he's got giant glasses on a little club means that he's starting to see, but he's taking baby steps. So again, a perfect message. I'm going to put the link to the reading into the description box, because it is insane. It's literally, for me, it was like a personal reading, so I'm sure it will help lots of you. All right, well, I hope that helps, and just take this as a symbol of where your divine counterpart is. They are waking up, they are starting to open their eyes, but they have a lot of learning to do still, you know, to first wake up on this journey. You know, just think, I mean, it took me years to understand it all. I don't even understand it all now. You know, every day it's a journey. So it's like being a private detective, basically. You're just constantly uncovering things, constantly researching, constantly, like, you know, having those light bulb moments of finding out new things, which is why it's such an incredible journey. So yeah, I hope that helps. And if you'd like to come to healing, join the crystal grid. Everything I'm being guided to do is to help people to come into their reunions. And I can't tell you how happy that makes me, because literally the healings that I did yesterday, I've just had emails back from people saying, you know, it was incredible. It answered questions around where I saw them living in the mountains in a cabin, and it answered a question for this particular person around whether they'd be in the city or the mountain, and kind of settled her mind about that. So, you know, the information that you get is always what your highest good and what your higher self wants you to know. So that's why it's amazing. And that's why it also sends you on a little journey of discovery, because it sets you off on a little trail, right? A little trail of finding more and more information. So it's your soul awakening you to your path. So anyway, I just wanted to share this reading because honestly, it's uncanny. It's just brilliant. All right, well, I hope that helps. And just know that your divine partners are waking up, but they're like a little fluffy baby penguin. They need to be nurtured, and you just need to keep sending them love. All right, take care. Bye.